Welcome back to the Dog Catcher Podcast. I am your host, Coach Lee, and I use my platform to promote as many kids as I can for free. If I like your tape, if you grade out well, you meet the size, you got the GPA, I'm going to push your film. So if you see anything you like, hit these kids up on Twitter, check out their huddles, all that stuff is linked in the description below. Without further ado, let's get into this video. Notorious! This Deion Sanders story to USC proves that if you want clicks and you want views, just drop Deion Sanders or Coach Prime in the chat, in the title, in the thumbnail, and people coming and running. Because Paul Finnebaum, I know his name Paul Feinbaum or whatever, but he always bombing. So I say Finnebaum because he finna say something stupid. He about to say something stupid. And this dude does not like Deion one day, and then the very next day, Coach Prime is the answer to USC. Huh? What they do that at? What they do that at? How is Coach Prime incapable of winning at USC? They easy win. He said this team, Colorado, is an easy win. But in the same breath, Coach Prime is the answer to USC. Come on, man, y'all mainstream media, y'all can't have it both ways now. Either Coach Prime is, or Deion Sanders or Coach Prime is incompetent and incapable of winning at the FBS level, or he is, or he can do the job. You can't have it both ways. Okay, you can't do it. You can do it, but I ain't gonna let you do it. So check out this clip from On 3 discussing this situation. I'll be right back.
So Paul Feinbaum has made it clear he thinks that Lincoln Riley is not the right guy at USC. But then he brought a solution to the table, and he said he believes that Deion Sanders would be the next right guy at USC. Y'all, this isn't as crazy as I think maybe some folks thought it was when they first saw it on the Twitter sphere. The quote here is, he believes that, I'll start over here. The quote is, quote, "I believe the answer after this season," speaking to USC and Lincoln Riley, "is Deion Sanders. He's going to be tired of Colorado. It's not, quote, prime time. You put Prime in Tinseltown, and I think you have one of the great combos in history."
Mind you, this is the same Paul Finnebaum that's screaming to the mountaintops that Colorado is nothing. They're an easy win. College football is going to just steamroll them all year. However long Deion there, Coach Prime, they're going to get steamrolled. But it gets better. Check this out.
But when you walk through this take from Paul Feinbaum, y'all, there's a lot about this that makes sense. There is. I mean, just assume for a second that Lincoln Riley leaves for the NFL. I think for Deion Sanders to be considered for the USC job, they'd probably have to win somewhere in the range of 8 games at Colorado for me to feel confident enough that he's the right guy. Part of that to me is like, if you're USC, you don't have to take a risk on someone who's unproven. You can go and swing for the fence. We saw that with their last hire when they landed Lincoln Riley and what he did at Oklahoma. But when you talk this through and assume that Coach Prime puts enough on the field in 2024 to warrant him being hired as the next head coach at USC, what he's saying is right. You give him the in-state recruiting access that California has and what Deion Sanders would attract. I think that could change the game for USC in terms of just elevating their roster talent. I think you put Coach Prime in the City of Stars and you would pack the Coliseum once again. There's a lot to like about this fit.
There you have my boy Pickell, JD Pickell, listing off the many benefits to Coach Prime by being able to recruit in-state kids at California. Now, this could be somewhat of a benefit, but newsflash to all the mainstream media covering college football, college sports. Coach Prime has no problem recruiting kids in any state, no matter where he's at. How do you know this, Coach Lee? Because he literally got the #1 recruit in the 2022 class to go to Jackson State, a HBCU FCS school, over Florida State, over Miami, over Georgia, over Alabama. He picked Jackson State over all those big Power 5 schools. So don't tell me Coach Prime has a problem acquiring talent, because he doesn't. He does it. Now, USC, however, would benefit greatly from Coach Prime's aura and influence coming to Tinseltown. So that's all I got for this one, man. What are y'all thoughts? Is Deion Sanders a good fit for USC? Or is the mainstream media just grasping at straws, trying to make content until the season starts? Meet me in the comments below, discuss it. I will link the full video below. And if y'all see some kids you like, hit them up, man. Go ahead and hit them kids up. These some good kids. I done had a conversation with pretty much all these kids, interviewed them, talked to them, graded their film. They all graded out pretty well. So y'all check them out. Let me know what you think. I'm out.